why would you? I've never gotten. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
It makes it so much better, dude. It's really strong, obviously.
International Flappery song?
That's pretty.
On behalf of the International Flappery League, we welcome you to IFL Week 3. I'm your pregame co-host, James Anderson, with my pregame co-host, Jesse Friedman. Jesse, what's going on right now?
This is intense. We are on day 3. We're actually starting close to on time, so I'm pretty excited about that. We have 4 very exciting matchups today that we would like to recap before we start the matches. So, James, what are you thinking about the Legion of Legends against Flap Attack?
Well,
what's your opinion on this matchup?
I gotta tell you, this is a match that's been long in the works, Jesse, since the third tourney. Oh, quite anticipated by just so many people, and not just ourselves.
Not just ourselves. So if you had to pick a team, James, between the Legion of Legends and the Flap Attack to win this game, which team would that be?
Well, you look at the stats, Jesse, and you can't not say the Flap Attack. And you look at history, and you see the third tourney, you see that they play each other in the seating composure, or at least Ricky and.
There's been a lot of history between these two chimneys.
Storied rivalry. Storied rivalry.
We got Ricky Manning on the Legion of Legends, along with Sam Friedman over on Flap Attack, and so this is definitely. We found to be more of a chimney-based game. So if you have that dominant chimney, then you have a dominant mob. That's typically how it works. So it's really going to come down to is Sam Friedman on his game or is Ricky Manning on his game. Or if they both on their game, we end up having to go to overcomposure.
But we'll see. I mean, the Legion of Legends, they could pull some sleeves up their shirts.
That's true. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good, James.
If you look at the stats, I mean, if you look at Flap Attack, not a whole lot of depth besides Daniel Hill. I mean, they've got depth. There are many of them, but at least in terms of walks per composure, not necessarily getting it done. But when you look at the Legion, Manning's up there in walks for, but also, I mean, KT and Niche haven't played many composures, and they're putting up a nice clip also. And, Torque has got some good defense.
That's true.
And Carter is, I think he's going to rack up some ham sandwiches tonight.
Oh, yeah. And I think one of the advantages that the Legion of Legends might have in this game is that Flap Attack's going to be without Johnny Woodbury, most likely, and definitely without Daniel Hill.
Definitely without.
They're going to have Bethany Thielen and Melissa Manning as their only chums since they're short tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Legends can maybe take advantage of that deficit there and see if they can produce a victory out of that.
Certainly a size gap. We'll see. We saw some sparks of greatness from Bethany Thielen and
we did.
Melissa Manning last week.
She's much improved.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for in this match.
Yeah.
Just see how the chums perform, because we know that there's a showdown at the chimney spot.
Yep. That's good. That's true. Always a showdown there.
Second match, the Legion gets the second half of its double header. This time against the Chumbawambas of Mesa. Jesse, what do you see happening there?
Well, I would like to hear your thoughts first, James. No, I'm just kidding. Because James is actually on the Chumbawambas. I might be slightly biased. Though bias is not exactly a rarity on this show.
Not rare.
You probably see. But we're trying to fix that as best we can. So the Chumbawambas against the Legion of Legends is going to be another chimney showdown. I do think that Mr. James Anderson here has been a very impressive chimney. He's definitely mastered the turkey bacon melt to practically perfection. The Chumbawambas also have very solid chums, and so I look forward to seeing how that works out. Also, as we said, the Legion of Legends have some very talented chums of their own, and Nick Woodmansey and Kevin Teplick and possibly Dominic Torquato. So I think it'll be interesting to see how this matchup works out.
A few notes. Tatum Landis is slightly sedated today.
Slightly sedated.
Okay. Had to go in the doctor today, so not sure if she's at 80%. Cameron Carver will not be in attendance, so it will be
the master of the ham sandwich.
Right. So in a transformation attempt, the Chumbawambas are going to be playing Paul Stanton at Chimney just to see what the limits of Flappery truly are.
And last time, when the Chumbawambas had a match last week, they did drop out James Anderson, sitting next to me, and one of the composers and his mom did have some issues
Yeah, they had
during that time.
they
So
struggled.
it'll be interesting to see if in the first composure they can overcome those problems, play as a team, and manage to win despite the talents of Ricky Manning on the opposing Chimney side.
Right, it's a test case.
It's a test case.
Test case. Match number 3.
Go Team Chef.
Team Chef goes up against, or at least they'll be at home. They'll be facing the Lander Sabre Jaybirds. Jesse, what do you think that I'm thinking about that?
What do I think? Okay, James, I think you are. There's absolutely no question in your mind right now that Team Chef is going to win.
Yeah,
there is no doubt. There's absolutely nothing that would shy you away from thinking that. Is that not true, James?
Jesse,
Really?
I think that's just an absurd position you're putting
Oh,
in right now.
come on, dog.
No, I think you look at the stats, all right, you look at the stats and you see a good defensive mob going up against a good offensive mob, okay? And sometimes in this league, good offense means a good defense. And that's sort of what the Jaybirds are doing right now. They're shooting well, they're on fire, but I think what I do anticipate is that Chef is going to start to try to beat them at their own game, and that's. I think they're going to play smart. I think they're going to possess.
I think so too.
I think it's going to be 50-50 possession rate. We'll see how their new recruit, Jeremy Woodmansey or Nathan Hill. It could be Nathan Hill.
Yeah, we're unsure at this point, but the Jaybirds definitely do have. They're one of the few mobs with multiple chimneys that they can try out. They have Mason Landis and Ben David Sabre, who last week we really saw him come out with his turkey bacon melts. So I think it'll be interesting to see who they use in all 3 composures, if we have 3 composures.
I do see this one going to 3 composures, Jesse. I will say that much.
Okay. I was thinking more of a blowout for Team Chef, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, right. Nice. Well, that's cool.
I'll make the compromise just for you, James.
All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Marco. Well, what's at 8:45?
Flap Attack versus the Franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously we've got Sam Friedman once again going against the Franchise, who have struggled up until this point. They've definitely done a lot of swapping of their chimneys. They've tried multiple different characters. Andrew Johnson really shined last week. Actually won our Thug of the Week in our honoring the honorable section of our website.
Yeah.
And so he was definitely very honorable. So I look forward to seeing who they use and how they attack Flap Attack.
I did speak to Nathan Johnson last night. He said that they had 4 possible candidates right now. Andrew Johnson, Nathan Johnson, Tyler Leha, and a bottle of half and half shampoo.
Okay,
So-
I mean, I would go with the last option if I were them.
Right.
I think that would give them the best
They're
chance.
saying it does shampoo and condition, which is a unique feature for most teams.
Have you seen the commercials for that?
I haven't actually. I think I may have actually bought
Just
some
watch some
branding.
ESPN. Yeah, they have like these. Actually, I won't go into how the
Okay.
commercials work, because it's really boring.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, Jesse, yeah, well, this has just been a great chat.
I would say so, James. I've enjoyed it so much, dog.
Right, it's been an enjoyable thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Jesse, what is the match of the night?
Match of the night, in my opinion, would be probably Team Chef against the Lander Sabre Jaybirds, only because I feel that Team Chef has remarkably underperformed up to this point in the season. They've really played without full strength for the majority of the season. Nathan Hill has yet to show up due to other responsibilities. So I think Team Chef is going to make that an exciting matchup, and that's going to be the most exciting one to watch.
Oh, well said, Jesse.
Thanks, dog.
Well, for the pregame show, I'm James Anderson,
And I'm Jesse Friedman,
and this is Ben, and that's KT.
who you probably can't see right now, but he is here.
Yeah. Well, have fun. Bye.
See ya.
So like VeggieTales. Well, that's all for today, kids. Remember, God made you special, and He loves you.
Our cameraman left us.
Yeah.